To the Honorable R. Mark Browning, First Circuit Court of Hawaii. To the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump. Sir, Hawaiian laws in probate of the estate of Philip Leo Finn $12 million business property estate. Sir, I'd like to bring to your attention a direct conflict to our republic, our Constitution. This conflict comes from Hawaiian laws detailing a communist attitude where court steps in and takes control of the family estate, thereby leaving an opportunity to steal and destroy generations of my family's work, my family taking nothing and turning it into something. Estate services have fraud and deception as their basis of their existence, being comfortable in their power and control of said courts, lawyers, and real estate services, etc. This attitude caused them to make an internal mistake. My property, known as Chateau Waikiki, has been run through the courts, and the Supreme Court judge, the Honorable R. Mark Browning, signed off on said property. The fraud, in fact, is an appraisal from a reputable appraiser in 1994 and was used as the basis of the small amount they would have received, $2,000 down, $410,000 upon closing. This appraisal was said to be upon my family's death in 2016. Documentation in the same paperwork shows the actual date of appraisal is in 1994. This, sir, is the catch-22 to withdraw said property from sale. This fact can be checked out at the First Circuit Court of Hawaii. My family, based on will dated 2004, a trust, and this property, Chateau Waikiki, 39 stories, 460 units, 576 parking places, 4 elevators, was passed down to Philip Leo Finn in the state of Hawaii. Proof that my blood, thinking of their kinship, uses this and secures the right of family to own said property upon their death. This fact is why I believe there was a will. In fact, I accuse Estate Services Stephen Harris, the manager, of destroying said will and creating another will called the will, which in fact the judge threw out of court. This law, state law of Hawaii, is in direct violation of our supreme law, the Constitution, and opens the door to deceitful mismanagement of generations of a family's existence. Sir, in a perfect world, I would not be addressing this issue with you, for my family would stand up and pay taxes, loans, etc. Then the process of foreclosure could then exist. This $12 million in real estate right now is being parted out to non-profit organizations, exactly like the will, known as the will beneficiary, is a non-profit. Based on the property known as Chateau Waikiki, the fact that said building was willed to another family member, and that this property was in fact, and not by accident, was clearly misrepresented to show a lower base of value, and the fact that property was run through the court breaks the law. Based on this property, the intentions of said estate services, i.e. Stephen Harris, and everything this service has touched from the time of their connection with the said estate, known as Philip Leo Finn, is void and unjust, and furthermore that all properties that have been sold be returned to the rightful owners. I, Mitchell Lee Arano Sr., heir to Philip Leo Finn, stand up and take my rightful place as the owner of said property. I will, in fact, for the purpose of this court, take full responsibility of paying taxes, excuse me, fees, etc. I also move that the estate of Philip Leo Finn, all and any involvement of said court be null and void, and that all titles be placed back to the original documentation. All keys, all businesses, any and all matters related to said estate come directly to me. Any and all family collection agencies turn in their demands. I will address each demand as in the order I receive them. A meeting of all family, i.e. family reunion, will take place in the near future. For the sake of this court and for the responsibility of a debt occurring, all matters concerning the estate of Philip Leo Finn will be addressed, and all matters will be settled no later than 90 days from today's date. This estate is not for sale. You cannot buy my family's sweat, tears, and joy. However, since this property has been destroyed for over 2 years, I will be offering a few properties up for private auction. Date and time and all information on this sale will follow shortly after family reunion. All family is asked to be present. This is a sad process, death in our continued lives, that no one should have to be a part of. Let this be a lesson to all our lawmakers. Let this be a lesson to all that you have a will and make 3 copies or more and place them with different family members. Also, look at a down payment of $2,000 on a 39-story building. May be a contract to fraud and evilness. Thank you. So dated 10/10/2018, Mitchell Lee Aaron Sr., heir to Philip Leo Finn estate. This is a sad thing. This is what I'm going to send the judge and to the President of the United States tomorrow at this as the destruction of my family's existence. Make it happen. Do the right thing. Lay your head down on the pillow tonight and say, you know, this law is good. This law is just. Thank you.